Welcome back. It's still Analyst Hangout here at iBrandTV. And before we went on break, we spoke about the agri sector, and now we want to talk about telecommunication. Case in point, MTN Q1 result. And I still have Embrace in the studio, and I still have Rutimi on Zoom on the show. So revenue grew from 385.32 billion to 470.92 billion. That's 22%. 22.23%, and then profit after tax also grew by 31.28%. Looking at the profit margin, it's just slightly like a percent higher than last year's on. So, what do you have to say about this? How did the market react to this?
Yeah, what's happening in MTN today is a result of this number, and since they listed, we're seeing that better number are coming from MTN compared to.
But are you shocked? I'm not shocked.
I'm not shocked, but it's better than the previous. That means it's an improvement. Also, the market should appreciate that. That's why the price is going up. And don't forget that the price of the stock is a bit on the high side. But institutional investors that really do volume, seeing this kind of company that you see data demand is high, call is high, and also globally we're going to digital economy. And don't forget, this company recently had a approved license for payment service as a bank, on the bank, and at the same time they will start their fastest digital business from August, putting their 5G into use. That was a plus for them. All this is going to impact their cash flow. I will tell you that if company earnings is going up, cash flow is going that direction. That means that earnings is sustainable. But when we are seeing earnings going up, cash flow is looking the other way. You can't trust that earnings. That means since we are seeing factors that are going to impact positively on the cash flow of this company, investors are thinking ahead already, because I said even investments against the future. And not like life of MTN, for me, because they have the most profitable one in Nigeria, and also they have the widest network in Nigeria, we see going to this business, we're going to impact their performance. And compared to their counterpart in the same industry, look at the price of Airtel and the price of MTN. We know that the listing pattern is different, and also shareholding structure is different. But we're saying that the price of Airtel around almost 1,500, and these are below 500. For me, investors are seeing opportunity. I think the volume that's coming now is not the volume of retail investor. It shows that institutional investors that take a position. Also, don't forget that the PFAs also have seen that as inflation is taking up, real return in the fixed income market, especially the long tenor, is also threatened already. They are moving to where they can aid against this inflation, as we discussed earlier in the other numbers. That is why we are seeing activities. But for me, the number for Q1, this for MTN is an impressive one. It's a good one.
Okay. I'm not shocked, because if I consider how much they charge data and calls, but it's not shocking. Hello, Rotimi.
Yes, I'm with you.
All right. So I want to look at it from the 40% increase that the telecoms are asking. And what do you think about it? They're saying that the cost of doing business, specifically cost of multiple taxation and cost of diesel, and because of that they're increasing the tariff by 40%. How do you think this will reflect on their numbers?
There's a business called a necessity business. Telecom, their services, it has become, since the invention of hello, who are you? And somebody can reach out to somebody from one location to another.
Exactly.
And then you can do this thing that we are doing. You can see my face like this.
Yes, now.
That's it. That's something else that has come to stay in this our lifetime.
Yeah.
And so if the promoter of such initiative, they will continue to, their generation will continue to smile to the bank. The promoters. So also the investor. Somebody made a statement. If you are doing hello and you don't have shares in MTN, you have to change yourself. Because guess what? Telecom is the future. Everything will be telecom and all that. So in terms of the increase, why not? If not, if you look at businesses across Nigeria, there's one unique thing about us is that when something one parameter increases, everything increases.
Goes up,
Even the guy that doesn't have anything to do with. And also, we need to take that is a given.
Yeah.
It's a given. So you keep wondering, why should I pay more for, like, is it every?
Hello, Rotimi.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. I hope he joins us soon. So, like you said, if you're using MTN or Airtel and you don't have the stock, you're just changing yourself.
They have to use this. Employees will call for more cost. So anyway, that's why we would see this increase. Even if you look at our government, they are looking businesses that will pay the tax regularly. They will continue to go to them for more.
Of course.
Not naturally. So and all that. So hence the consumer, the user of such technology will be the one that bear the brunt. Hence, this will now impact on the investor. So the way to
Okay. Ambrose, what do you think?
Yeah, like Rotimi was saying, I will also say that even with increment of the tariff we're seeing, even when you make calls, you don't know how much they are charging you. You only know
You
that
just know that you
when
recharge now,
it's finished,
and
it's finished. It's
I mean,
finished.
there's no one to call.
And there's no who to go and query why the call the thing went off. That means even with the 40% they are proposing, it's going to impact them better. And also at the end of the day, like if you are saying hello without having shared in Ether or even in Glow, I know that Glow will come to on board to list. No, with that, you see, that means this has come to stay. As I stated earlier, that as far that the world is going to digital economy everywhere, you need to. And don't forget that during the COVID-19 and post-COVID-19, you can see what technology are brought to stay, that people work from home and demanding for data, school online, everything online. For that, I remember 2008, the first time I was doing a course on online. I was saying this thing was difficult, but these days, like you are in the house and already you are in the school, that means it's a system that's come to stay. That means the consumption for this data will be there. I mean, it's a good market for them and a big market for the industry. I believe that MTN is catching on it. Yeah.
Rotimi is back. Hello, Rotimi. Rotimi.
yes, I'm with you. I can hear
Okay.
you.
All right. So you were trying to tell us why we should buy stocks of MTN and Airtel. So far, you're using their network. So why I'm asking this is because if you look at their Q1 versus Q1, 2021, 2022, the profit after tax actually went a little bit up. But here they come to the market and they're saying that their cost of operation has increased by 35%. But we can't seem to see it in their numbers. So I'm wondering I'm not understanding. Let me put it like that. I was thinking I'm going to see a lesser than last year's profit after tax to reflect the lower, the higher cost of doing business. But we can't see it, and we don't have a choice. We have to pay 40%. That's what they want, so we have to pay, and nobody can question them apparently. So what do you have to say to this? Oh, written me. Okay. Oh God, I really want him. Okay, I think we need to go on break because I really want to have him back. We'll be right back after the break. Stay with us. Thank you. Welcome back. It's still Analyst Hangout, and we've discussed MTN and we've discussed cement and also Julius Berger. I think I still have Rotimi on the line. Hello, Rotimi.
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay, so can you just wrap up your thoughts regarding MTN, or rather telcos generally?
Yeah, so if you recall, I was on channels recently and I talked about the telcos, that is a gold mine. Because foreign investors now begin to see the opportunities in the telcos. Hence, there's been aggressive buying of the telecom companies, one of which is MTN.
Okay.
So if we look at the price differential between MTN and Airtel, the reason behind the price differential is because the free float of Airtel is smaller. The free float is smaller compared to that of MTN. MTN has larger shares available in the market, hence the differential in pricing.
Yeah. Okay.
There's great opportunities.
Hello. Okay. I think that's how far I can go with Rotimi today, and our time is fast spent. So, Ambrose, given all this, and I'm sure there's some other results we're expecting during the week, but what's your outlook for next week? Yeah. The market has been hopeful for 16 days. 16 days. You guys been smiling for 16 days. Yes. Okay. I hope you guys have gone out though, or you're waiting to make 17, 18 days.
Once you meet your target, you leave the market.
Okay.
The day the party will be over, everybody wants to leave the party. The door will be too small or too big to all of okay, so yes, actually the market closed positively for the week. After the trading, market closed in green, and also market even tested about 51,000 mark today. That is a good kind of recovering for the market. Remember that it's 2008, 2007. Saw this kind of performance. Now we're seeing this year that I say investors should not be carried with the galloping, not to take profit. But for for next week, this 2022, yeah, for 2022, and also the Q1 earnings is just coming to an end. We're entering another week by next week. I see that a trend will continue, but let's expect a mixture because people take profit from next week. But it's still closed positive, but not as high like what we saw these 3 days. Also, don't forget that on the
on the
11th of May, we're expecting the result of that will change the market. But my joy or my kind of excitement is that despite the hike in the US interest rate, our market is still going on. It tells you that our market is not depending on foreign investors. We need to encourage more local investors to invest in the market.
Ambrose, thank you very much. Okay, thank you so very much for watching this episode of Analyst and Gal. The show returns same time next week, Friday, 4:30, same station, iBrandTV. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Goodbye.